At first it was just easy, you know, people kept their peace and they would occasionally just kind of try to scare each other. And we're there, we're trying to cover it at the same time, you know. But at some point, something shifted. Something just shifted. Something about the atmosphere shifted. They're all, I just saw a cloud of bees, a swarm really, on top of him. Just, he was on the ground and I could hear his voice. He was just screaming. He was just screaming and wailing. And I looked around, everyone was legging it. Everyone was just taking off. Before I realized what was happening, I was halfway across the road towards him. I dropped everything, just went towards. It hadn't quite connected in my mind what I was going to do, but by the time I realized it, I'd gotten to him. And so that's when, so I lifted him, right? I said, let me get him out of this place. And by this time, his entire torso, the upper part, his face, his head, was just full of bees.
In an instant, these two men would be connected, though they met as strangers, in a situation that could have been fatal for Amos Mange, a disabled man. The man who lay helpless, having been carried by the journalist with the help of others to safety.
It was truly God who sent me to do that, quite simply. Because anything that gets you to forget your own sense of self-preservation. Because you see, when there's danger, two reactions I hear psychologists say, fight or flight, right? You either fight or you take off.
Though we were not allowed to see him in hospital, the communications team at the Kenyatta National Hospital confirms that he was brought here Wednesday at 2 p.m. by St. John's ambulance responders and is recuperating from his injuries. At the site of the incident, the once angry bees that expressed their anger in Nairobi's central business district, sitting comfortable in this makeshift home.
The thing I think that is lacking, you know, people are desensitized. You see someone in trouble, the first instinct isn't to come in and help or something, is to look. And it's a spectacle, right? To look, take pictures, to accumulate points for a story that you're going to tell later at the bar or at the fellowship or whatever. It's bonga points, right? You look for things that you're going to say.
A simple but difficult choice of choosing between self and selflessness brought together two strangers here in the middle of the day on Wednesday, when a swarm of bees put together two strangers, and it meant a matter of life and death between both gentlemen. Leila Mohammed, NTV, Nairobi.